My daughter transitioned when she was 6 years old.
6 years old? When I was 6, my biggest life struggle was not to shove toys up my nose. And here you are with a child choosing a gender? What?
Ella did reject typical boy things, and then as she started to get older and she started exploring pronouns, that was when I was like,
Why is there a flag on your child's room? I don't even care if it's a Walmart flag. Why the fuck does your child have flags on their room? It makes no sense.
was like, we have a transgender child.
I felt happy when I became Ella. I just felt more me.
So I started the Instagram page shortly after Ella's transition. I've received a lot of judgment, a lot of harsh words. I get called a groomer all the time.
And a table is a table. Michael Jackson looked like a freakish ghoul. All these statements are accurate. Here's the thing. This is not even against transgender people, because when we use the word people, we generally assume we're talking about adults, right? So there's nothing about this. Live your life. I acknowledge your existence. I'll treat you by whatever pronouns you want. I don't care. But when it comes to a child that is 6 years old, the word sexual or gender should not be in any way inserted in their life. At 9 years old, not even 6, at 9, I thought pee was stored in my balls. I mean, it's a couple of bags that I don't seem to have any use for. That's how clueless I was at 9 about my own body, about my own identity. At 15, I have no understanding of what my identity might be. I have no understanding of the world. I have no understanding when it comes to social perspective. I don't know how things run. If you don't even understand what's around you, how can you understand yourself? What this child is going through, it's completely natural when it comes to wanting to dress like a girl, whatever. As people are saying in the comments, it's like people who are or were tomboys when they were children. It didn't mean that they transitioned into being a boy. It's just a phase. And even if they end up growing, and that's the progress I think they have, at 18, they'll make their choice. Not at 6. If your child all of a sudden says, you know what, I want to be Batman. I feel like I'm Batman. I'm going to toss myself out of the window. You're going to be the parent that helps her or him? What? Children have no understanding of what identity is. They see things on television, they want to be that. What they fail to recognize is that Batman is rich, Batman gets kicked around a lot of times, and it's completely irrational, for example. It's unrealistic. Children have 0% awareness when it comes to the consequences of such life decisions. As I saw someone in the comments saying, like, what's the big fucking deal? All these adults getting mad that a child shows something they can change at 18. Well, how about we don't put him in that situation in the first fucking place then? And we're not criticizing the child, we're criticizing the adult that enables such behavior. And it gets worse when hormone blockers get into the discussion, and this is the type of parent that would actually go forward with that kind of shit.
Ella's not on hormone treatment. She's only 8. She won't go on to any puberty blockers until all of her doctors agree on it. She has expressed that she does want to go on them.
And you're letting your child make a life decision like this at 6. At this age, should she be playing with toys? It doesn't matter if those are blue toys or pink toys. I don't give a shit about that either. Because I saw girls playing with boy toys and I saw boys play with girl toys. They didn't grow up to be of the opposite gender just because they did that. Unless the toy is purple and has a weird base and just like wiggles around. In that case, don't give them that toy. That's a little bit shady. And I understand this new attitude, and I like that parents are being more understanding of children, understanding more of a democratic position, asking their opinions and all that crap. But you're still their parent. You're not their friend. You do not have to feed their illusions. The same way that your child, for example, refuses to take a bath. You're not going to respect that as if he was an adult. I mean, an adult, you can't do shit, right? You can't force him to shower. You just might have your opinion, like who the fuck doesn't shower? But when it comes to your child, when you are responsible, you are their parent, you better force that stinky ass to shower themselves. What this child is feeling is completely natural. What isn't natural is having a parent expose their own child to concepts that are completely outside of their reach. Hell, even for us adults, we're having huge discussions about this. We still have so many questions. And you decided it was a good idea to overburden your child with a life decision they shouldn't be making until they hit 18 or 16 or something like that, when they're actually mature. Well, more mature. This kind of behavior, when this child is not mature enough to even understand what being a woman or being a man is. They're children. They can be boys and girls, but in the end of the day, they should be playing, not choosing what kind of fucking pronoun they like.